Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Pure Speak English. I'm Ben.
And I'm Crystal. It's so wonderful to have you here with us today.
You know, Crystal, I always feel a little excited when we start a new episode. It's like we're sitting down with a friend who's learning, growing, and trying their best.
Exactly. And if you're listening to this right now, maybe on your way to work, or while you're cooking, or just lying in bed, we want you to know something important.
What's that?
You're not alone. Learning English can feel hard sometimes. It can feel lonely, but we're here with you, every single step.
That's beautiful. And today, we're going to talk about something really practical, something you do all the time.
Shopping.
Yes, shopping. Whether you're buying groceries, clothes, or just a cup of coffee, shopping is part of life. And today, we're going to help you describe your shopping experience in English.
We'll share stories, teach you useful words, and by the end, you'll feel so much more confident.
So take a deep breath, relax, and let's begin.
Then I know you have a story for us today. Something about shopping, right?
Oh yes, and it's a little embarrassing, to be honest.
Don't worry, we all make mistakes. That's how we learn.
You're right. Okay, so a few months ago, I went to a big shopping mall. I needed to buy a gift for my sister. Her birthday was coming, and I wanted to find something special.
That's sweet. What kind of gift were you looking for?
I wasn't sure. Maybe a scarf, or some perfume, or I don't know, I just wanted something nice. So I walked into this beautiful store. It was very fancy. The lights were soft, the music was calm, and everything looked expensive.
Sounds lovely.
It was. But here's the problem. A shop assistant came over to help me, and she asked, "Are you looking for something specific today?"
Okay, that's a normal question.
Yes, but I panicked. I didn't know how to explain what I wanted. So I just said, yes, something nice.
Oh no.
I know. She looked at me, confused. She said, "Nice? What do you mean? A bag, jewelry, clothes?" And I just stood there, frozen. I felt so embarrassed.
What did you do?
I said, "Maybe a scarf?" And she showed me a scarf that cost $300.
$300?
Yes, I nearly fainted. I said, "Thank you, but I'll keep looking." And then I left the store as fast as I could.
Oh, Ben, that must have felt so awkward.
It did. But you know what? That experience taught me something important.
What's that?
When you're shopping, you need to know how to describe what you want. You need the right words. If I had said, "I'm looking for a scarf," something simple and not too expensive, things would have been so much easier.
Exactly. And that's what we're going to help our listeners with today.
Crystal, do you have a shopping story to share?
I do, and mine is a little different. It's actually a happy memory.
I love happy memories. Tell us.
Okay, so a few years ago, I was traveling in a small town. I can't remember the name, but it was very quiet and peaceful. I walked into a little shop that sold handmade things. You know, like candles, pottery, jewelry, things made by local artists.
That sounds wonderful.
It was. The shop was small, but it felt warm. There was soft music playing, and the owner was sitting at the counter reading a book. When I walked in, she looked up and smiled. She didn't rush over to sell me anything. She just said, "Take your time, look around."
That's so nice. Sometimes shop assistants can be a bit pushy.
Exactly. But she wasn't. I felt so relaxed. I walked around slowly, touching the candles, looking at the jewelry, and then I saw a small ceramic cup. It was blue with little white stars painted on it. It was so simple but so beautiful.
Did you buy it?
I did. I brought it to the counter, and the owner said, "Oh, this is one of my favorites. I made it myself." We talked for a few minutes. She told me about her work, her inspiration. It felt like a real connection, not just a transaction.
That's what shopping should feel like.
Yes, and I still have that cup. Every time I use it, I remember that moment, that feeling of being welcomed, of taking my time, of choosing something meaningful.
I love that story. It reminds me that shopping isn't just about buying things, it's about experiences, memories.
Exactly. And when you can describe those experiences in English, you can share them. You can connect.
All right, everyone. Let's talk about how to describe your shopping experience in English. Crystal and I are going to give you some simple, useful phrases.
These are phrases you can use in real life, whether you're talking to a friend, writing a journal, or even chatting with a shop assistant.
Let's start with the basics. When you talk about shopping, you need to think about a few things. First, where did you go?
Right. You can say, I went to the mall. I visited a small shop downtown. I did some online shopping.
Simple, right? Now, the next question is, what were you looking for?
You can say, I was looking for a birthday gift. I needed some groceries. I wanted to buy new shoes.
Good. And here's an important one. How did you feel?
Yes, feelings are so important. You can say, I felt excited. I was a little nervous. I felt relaxed and happy.
And what about the shop itself? How do you describe the place?
Great question. You can say, the shop was crowded and noisy. It was quiet and peaceful. The store was very modern and clean.
And don't forget about the people, the shop assistants, the other customers. You can say, the shop assistant was very helpful. The staff were friendly and polite. The store was full of people.
Now, let's talk about the actual shopping. What happened? You can say, I tried on a few jackets. I compared prices. I asked for a discount.
And finally, the result. Did you buy something? You can say, I bought a beautiful scarf. I didn't find what I was looking for. I spent too much money, but I'm happy.
See, it's not complicated. You just need to think step by step.
Exactly. And the more you practice, the easier it becomes.
All right, everyone, now it's time for my favorite part of the episode, Crystal's vocabulary breakdown.
I love this part. Crystal always makes words feel so clear and easy.
Thank you, Ben. Okay, let's go through some important words and phrases related to shopping. I'll explain each one carefully and give you examples. Word 1, browse. This means to look around without a specific plan. You're just exploring, checking things out. For example, I like to browse in bookstores on weekends. She spent an hour browsing online. It's a relaxed kind of shopping, no pressure. Word 2, purchase. This is a more formal word for buy. You'll see it in shops, on receipts, in emails. For example, thank you for your purchase. I made a purchase online yesterday. In casual conversation, we usually just say buy, but it's good to know this word too. Word 3, bargain. A bargain is something you buy for a very good price. It's cheap, but good quality. For example, I got this jacket for $10. What bargain? She always finds bargains at thrift stores. It's a happy word. It means you got something great for less money. Word 4, receipt. This is the piece of paper or digital message that shows what you bought and how much you paid. For example, can I have a receipt, please? I lost my receipt, so I can't return this. Always keep your receipt if you think you might need to return something. Word 5, refund. This is when you return something and get your money back. For example, I wasn't happy with the shoes, so I asked for a refund. The store gave me a full refund. Most shops have a refund policy. It's good to ask about it before you buy. Word 6, crowded. This means there are many people in one place. It can feel a little uncomfortable. For example, the mall was so crowded on Saturday. I don't like shopping when it's crowded. If you prefer quiet, try shopping early in the morning or weekdays. Word 7, window shopping. This is when you look at things in shop windows, but you don't go inside or buy anything. It's just for fun. For example, we went window shopping in the city center. I love window shopping, even if I don't buy anything. It's a relaxing activity, no spending, just looking. Phrase 1, can I try this on? You use this when you want to wear something before you buy it, usually for clothes or shoes. For example, excuse me, can I try this dress on? Can I try these shoes on? The shop assistant will usually show you to a fitting room. Phrase 2, how much is this? A simple, useful question. You're asking about the price. For example, excuse me, how much is this bag? How much are these apples? You can also say, what's the price? Or how much does this cost? Phrase 3, I'm just looking. You use this when a shop assistant asks if you need help, but you want to browse alone. For example, shop assistant, can I help you? You, no thank you, I'm just looking.
Wow, Crystal, that was so helpful. I feel like I just learned 5 new things.
Good, that's the goal.
All right, everyone. Now it's your turn to think. We're going to ask you some reflection questions. You don't have to answer out loud. Just think quietly. Let the questions guide you.
Ready? Here we go.
Question 1. When was the last time you went shopping? Where did you go?
Close your eyes for a moment. Picture that place. Was it a big mall, a small shop, an outdoor market? What did it look like?
Question 2. How did you feel when you were shopping? Were you excited, stressed, relaxed?
Feelings are important. Sometimes shopping makes us happy. Sometimes it makes us tired. It's okay to notice how you feel.
Question 3. Did you buy something? What was it? Why did you choose it?
Maybe it was something you needed, or something you just wanted. There's no right or wrong answer.
Question 4. Was there a shop assistant who helped you? How did they make you feel?
Good service can change everything. A kind shop assistant can make your day better.
Question 5. If you could describe that shopping experience in 3 words, what would they be?
3 words. That's all. Think carefully.
Take your time with these questions. There's no rush. The more you reflect, the more you learn about yourself and your English.
You know, Ben, I want to say something to our listeners.
Go ahead.
If you're listening right now and you feel like your English isn't good enough, I want you to stop. Just stop that thought.
Why?
Because you're here. You're listening. You're learning. That's already amazing. So many people want to improve, but they don't take action. But you're different.
That's true. Just by listening to this episode, you're making progress.
Exactly. And I know it can be scary to speak English in real situations, like in a shop. You might worry that people will judge you or that you'll make a mistake.
But here's the truth. Most people are kind. Most people want to help. And even if you make a mistake, it's okay. Mistakes are proof that you're trying.
I love that. Mistakes are proof that you're trying.
So, here's a small challenge for you.
Ooh, I like challenges.
The next time you go shopping, try to use one English phrase. Just one. It can be something simple like, how much is this? Or, can I try this on? Or, thank you.
That's it. One phrase. You don't have to have a full conversation, just one small step.
And when you do it, notice how you feel. Maybe you'll feel proud, maybe a little nervous. That's okay. Just notice.
And if you want, you can share your experience with us. Leave a comment, send us a message. We would love to hear your story.
Because your story matters. Your progress matters.
Ben, I think it would be helpful to give our listeners some real-life examples. You know, like what actually happens when you're shopping.
Great idea. Let's create a few short scenarios.
Scenario 1. Buying clothes. Imagine you're in a clothing store. You see a jacket you like. Here's what you might say.
You. Excuse me, can I try this jacket on?
Shop assistant. Of course. The fitting room is over there.
You. Thank you.
After trying it on.
You. I really like it. How much is it?
Shop assistant. It's $50.
You. Okay, I'll take it.
Simple, right? You don't need complicated sentences. Just clear, polite English.
Scenario 2. Buying groceries. Now imagine you're in a supermarket. You can't find something. Here's what you can say.
You. Excuse me, where can I find the milk?
Staff. It's in aisle 5 on your left.
You. Thank you so much.
And at the checkout.
Cashier. That's $20, please.
You. Here you are.
Cashier. Would you like a bag? You.
No, thank you. I have my own.
Perfect. You were polite, clear, and confident.
Scenario 3. Returning something. Sometimes you buy something, but it's not right. Maybe it doesn't fit, or it's broken. Here's how to handle it.
You. Hi. I'd like to return this shirt. It doesn't fit.
Shop assistant. No problem. Do you have your receipt?
You. Yes, here it is.
Shop assistant. Would you like a refund or an exchange?
You. A refund, please.
See, even a potentially stressful situation can be easy if you know what to say.
And remember, you can always practice these scenarios at home. Talk to yourself in the mirror or practice with a friend.
Ben, I think it's also important to talk about cultural differences in shopping.
Absolutely. Shopping customs can be very different around the world.
For example, in some countries, it's normal to bargain. You negotiate the price. You say, can you give me a discount? Or, that's too expensive. How about $20?
Yes, in markets, especially outdoor markets, bargaining is expected. But in big shops, in malls, usually the price is fixed. You can't negotiate.
Right. In the US, the UK, Canada, Australia, most prices are fixed. But you can ask, is this on sale? Or do you have any discounts today?
Another difference is tipping. In some countries, you don't tip shop assistants, but in places like the US, if someone helps you carry bags to your car or provides special service, a small tip is appreciated.
And then there's the culture of customer service. In some countries, shop assistants are very friendly and talkative. In others, they're more formal than quiet.
Exactly. Don't be surprised if a shop assistant in the US asks, "How are you today?" They're just being friendly. You can smile and say, "I'm good, thank you. How are you?"
It's all about understanding the culture. And the more you travel, the more you learn. But no matter where you are, kindness and politeness are always appreciated.
Okay, Ben, let's talk about some common mistakes people make when shopping in English.
Good idea. We all make mistakes, but if we know what to watch for, we can avoid them.
Mistake 1. Being too vague. Don't just say, "I want something nice." Be specific. Say, "I'm looking for a blue sweater, size medium."
Yes, the clearer you are, the easier it is for the shop assistant to help you.
Mistake 2. Forgetting to say please and thank you. Politeness matters. Always say, "Can you help me, please?" "Thank you so much."
Even if your English isn't perfect, politeness makes a big difference.
Mistake 3. Not asking questions. If you don't understand something, ask. Say, "Can you repeat that, please?" "What does this mean?" "Can you explain the return policy?"
Never be afraid to ask. People appreciate when you want to understand.
Mistake 4. Rushing. Take your time. You don't have to hurry. If you need a moment to think, say, "Can I think about it?" Or, "I'll come back later."
That's perfectly okay. You're the customer. You have the right to take your time.
Mistake 5. Comparing your English to others. This is a big one. You might hear someone speaking perfect English and you think, "I'll never sound like that."
But that's not fair to yourself. Everyone is on a different journey. Just focus on your own progress.
Exactly. You're not competing with anyone. You're just becoming a better version of yourself.
We're almost at the end of today's episode, and I just want to take a moment to say, I'm proud of you.
Me too. I mean it. Learning a language is hard work, but you're doing it, step by step.
And today, we talked about something so practical, shopping. It's something you'll use in real life, maybe even this week.
And I hope you feel more confident now. I hope you have some new words, some new phrases, and most importantly, I hope you believe in yourself a little more.
Because you can do this. You really can.
And remember, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to try. Every time you use English, even just one word, you're making progress.
So, here's what we'd love you to do. If you enjoyed this episode, please like it. Please subscribe to Pure Speak English. And if you know someone who's learning English, share this with them.
Because learning is better when we do it together. And you never know, maybe your friend needs to hear this today.
Also, leave us a comment. Tell us what's your favorite place to shop. What's one English phrase you want to practice?
We read every comment. We care about your journey.
And before we finish, I want to leave you with one final thought.
What's that?
Progress is not about being perfect. It's about being brave. It's about showing up even when you're scared, even when you feel like you don't know enough.
That's beautiful, Ben.
And if you can describe one shopping experience in English, even just to yourself, even just in your head, that's progress. That's growth.
So be proud of yourself. Celebrate the small wins and keep going.
Thank you so much for being here with us today.
We'll see you in the next episode. Until then, keep learning, keep growing, and keep believing in yourself.
Take care, everyone.
Goodbye for now.
Your progress doesn't end here.